Thanks for tuning in online and in person at the 50th anniversary of the Seminole Tribal Fair and Powwow. I'm Jay Valle, your host, and we've had an amazing few days here with you, but here's a little recap of this weekend's festivities.
Powwows are the Native American people's way of meeting together to join in dancing, singing, visiting, renewing old friendships, and making new ones. It's a time to renew Native American culture and preserve the rich heritage of American Indians. And this year marks the 50th anniversary of the Seminole Tribe's celebration of arts and culture.
The meaning powwow is to gather and to meet your old friends. That's basically just what it is to gather together, enjoy, reminisce, reunite.
The word together, that's what it's all about. We get together from the past year to kind of renew the ties of the families. We do have 8 clans in the Seminole Tribe, and we do get together to say hello, spend some time with each other. It is very good. It is one of the best times of the year for Native Americans and the Seminole Tribe.
There are several different stories of how the powwow was started. One belief is that when the Native American tribes were forced onto reservations, the government also forced them to have dances for the public to come out and see. Before each dance, they were led through the town in a parade, which is the beginning of the grand entry.
Yeah, we look forward to it, I mean, we got to go over there and see, different tribes come in and, see the dancing and the costume contests. And, we got to meet with other tribal members that we haven't seen, in a while.
The earliest is when I was like 10 years old. They had it on the field a long time ago. I started doing that with my mom and them. They would dress us up and she would sew and we would like have her clothes on, traditional clothes, and we would, stand in front of people, stuff like that, and it was fun.
Dances have always been a very important part of the life of the American Indian. Most dances seen at powwows today are social dances, which might have had different meanings in earlier days. Although dance styles may have changed, their meaning and importance has not. The outfits worn by the dancers, like the styles of clothing today, evolve over time. It is not a stagnant culture, but a vibrant and changing way of life, just like the unconquered Seminole Tribe.
Welcome to the Seminole Tribal Fair and Powwow. I'm Durante Bluesbilly, your Miss Florida Seminole. On behalf of the Seminole Tribe, I want to personally welcome you to the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino at the Hollywood Reservation for our 49th annual celebration of our native arts and culture. So while you're all waiting on the next event, I thought we could play a little game. Question number 1. How many clans are there in the Seminole Tribe? Is it A, 3, B, 6, or C, 8? The correct answer is C. There are 8 Seminole clans: Panther, Bear, Deer, Wind, Big Town Bird, Snake, and Otter. Question number 2. When our chairman and CEO of Hard Rock International, Jim Allen, first conceived the Guitar Hotel, what did he sketch this concept on? Was it A, a post-it note, B, a sketch pad, or C, a cocktail napkin? The correct answer is C, a cocktail napkin. Question number 3. Who is the chairman of the Seminole Tribe of Florida? Is it A, Marcellus Osceola Jr., B, Chris Osceola, or C, David Cypress? The correct answer is A, Marcellus Osceola Jr. Last question. What kind of tree did the Seminole leaders meet under regularly on the Hollywood Reservation? Was it A, an orange tree, B, a fern tree, or C, an oak tree? The answer is C. Named the Council Oak, this tree still stands today near the corner of US 441 and Sterling Road. Thank you all so much for playing along, and enjoy the tribal fair and powwow. Shanavish.
Hello, I'm Brian Zepeda with the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Here are some fun facts about the Seminole Tribe you may not know. According to legendary storyteller Betty Mae Jumper, everywhere you hear the frogs singing away today, you better be near a shelter because they are trying to warn you that rain is coming soon. Today, there are over 4,200 Seminoles living on 4 reservations and throughout the state of Florida and across the country. Many years ago, a special generation of Seminole leaders began to meet regularly beneath a huge oak tree on the Hollywood Reservation. That oak tree still stands today. We call it the Council Oak. In 2006, the Seminole Tribe of Florida bought the Hard Rock International. Today, we employ over 4,000 people just at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino right here on the Hollywood Reservation.
Thanks for tuning in online and in person at the 50th anniversary of the Seminole Tribal Fair and Powwow. I'm Jay Valle, your host for today. We've got more dancing and drumming, so stay tuned.
Stony Creek, Southern Style, Wabanaki Confederacy, War Paint, Blazing Bear, The Boys, Smoky River, Ho Chunk Station, Charging Horse. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for all of our singers? They're all accounted for, locked and loaded, and ready to go right now on this beautiful Saturday Night Live. Kevin Haywahay, if you would please come on up this way.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, my relatives. Hey, chega gino yadi de wati. My Indian name, my spiritual name is Powerful Walking Wolf from Carry the Kettle, Nakota Nation in Carry the Kettle in Saskatchewan, Canada. It's an honor to be here. It's an honor to accept this tobacco for the people. As you know, in our times of history of our people, struggles that have gone from 250 years ago from our people amongst our lands, amongst the water, amongst our people. The extraction of all the minerals that are coming from our lands of our peoples. They said, Dewa Kuntami Tugas, our grandfather, creator, that as Indian people, the world, the Mother Earth will look after us. In that way, where I come from, we're struggling with the government of Canada amongst our people. And in the people in our history of the prayer of our people, my grandfather was a medicine man, we touched him amongst our people, who bestowed this grassland society amongst me when I was 6 months old. And he took me in the arena. From there, I lived my life on the powwow world. I dedicated my life to this arena. And you know what, all the situations going amongst our people, all the sicknesses. In our community of Carry the Kettle, we lost over 100 people from the sicknesses. Maybe 6 or 7, I think, from COVID. But the rest are from sicknesses, from heart attack. Young men were having heart attacks. So we keep busy amongst our people. And as you think of our history, you think of our men and our women. Our men are suffering from alcoholism, addictions, mental health, and they have to pray amongst it for our people to stick together. And I like that special that they had for the mother and daughter. And our fathers and sons that we pass on, like my father before me, my grandfathers pass on to me. So in this time of each and every one of us, think of our loved ones, think of our families back home. Think of the ones that are incarcerated, our men. Think of the ones that are hospital, ones that can't be here, ones that are in the arena. I see a lot of people here, elders here in a wheelchair. So with that, I'd like to say an invocation for the people. Oh, there are Dewa contact me Tugashide. Hey, Chanile me Tugashakana, no me Tugashide. Ah, Dewa contact me. Ushimana wo me Tugashide. Hey, Seminole Yate people name me Tugash. Ne Chiabo. Ne Chiabo ne Chande was stay or high, me Tugashi. Hey, me Tugash Wakantang. Omakiapone. Was ne Chande. Me too gashne. Hey, me too gashne. Oh, no, hey, me too gashne. Ah, Deva contact me too gashne in Makoti. We thank you for our ways of life, Dakota way choha, our traditional way of life. The song and the dance from every nation that is throughout North America, Turtle Island, Deva me too gashne. We thank you for the blessings of our family, from the youngest to the oldest, the health of it, Mitugash. We thank you for the ways of healing, prayer of each and every person that prays. We thank you for the way of our Christianity, the Bible, the Chanuba that we put together to pray for the people, Mitugash. Adeva Kanta Mitugash Mamu Tawa Mantamaga Noada. Oshimana Wo Mitugash. The head staff and me to go in the man. Homa Kiapo. Ne Giabo me to gush. But I me to gush. What can I know? I me to gush him. Way high. Akatanga Oshivana Hele Vani Chandra Chavo Elo We Haya O We Haya Hey O O Akatanga Oshimana He Vane Chandra Chamo Elo Hey Hayo We Hana Hey How Panamaya. Thank you for listening and give me a part of your evening here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting our celebration of the Grass Dance Society. With that, have a good evening. Thank you for the tobacco and kora here. Oh, Panamaya. Oh, it's a no.
It's up to you. Should I come down there? Ruben's not even here yet. I'll give you the signal here in a minute. So just start it up, then we're going to do the wave. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get things started here on this beautiful Saturday night. We're going to get the excitement going. On behalf of the Seminole Tribe of Florida, we welcome each and every one of you to the 50th annual Seminole Tribal Fair once again. Crank it up. On the count of three, we're going to start with the wave, all right? We're going to send it all the way around. We're going to get this party started. We're going to raise the roof. Are you ready? On the count of three, you ready, Randy? 1, 2, 3, go! Go, go, go! Here we go, one more time, raise the roof! Keep it going! Hey, go, go! All right, one more time, one more time! Go, go, go! Woo, man, that's what we're talking about right there. All right, Wabanaki Confederacy, take it away. Grand entry number 4. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're willing and able, please rise as our color guard brings in some of the most beautiful colors to ever fly over God's green earth. They represent the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Our veterans, we're very thankful for them. We hold them in high regards. So we say thank you to all of our veterans, men and women, who have served and continue to serve for our safety and our freedom. As they lead us in on this very last grand entry of this 50th anniversary, we say thank you. Woo! Hoo-yah! We'd also like to say thank you to the Native American Women Warriors Association, representing their tribe, their families in a good way. Served their country many, many years. Thank you. We'd also like to say thank you to our dignitaries. President of the Seminole Tribe of Florida, Mitchell Cypress. Our chairman, Marcellus Osceola Jr. Our Brighton Councilman, Larry Howard. Our Big Cypress Councilwoman, Marianne Billy. Our Hollywood Councilman, Christopher Osceola. Our Hollywood Representative, Christine McCaw. Our Brighton Representative, Helene Buster. And our Big Cypress Representative, Nadine Bowers. Here we go, with y'all. We'd also like to say thank you to our dignitaries from the great state of Oklahoma, representing the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma, Mr. Lewis, President, Principal Chief Lewis Johnson. We're moving next door to Southern Style. Coming at you from Red Mesa, Utah. We'd also like to say thank you to Assistant Chief of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma, Brian Palmer. Member of the Seminole Nation of the Tom Palmer Band, Jake Tiger. Seminole Tribe of Florida Council and Board Liaison, Brian Zapata. Thank you all for being here. And ladies and gentlemen, we have our former Miss Indian World, Cheyenne, in the house. Good job. We'd also like to say thank you to all of our royalty that represents the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Give the crowd a big wave. We'd also like to say thank you to all of our visiting royalty, represent many different organizations from across Indian country. And I must say, you look beautiful on this Saturday night. Woo! And coming on to the dance floor, we'd also like to say welcome to our men's golden age and our women's golden age. Come on in, dancers, come on in. Also coming on to the dance floor, we'd like to say welcome to our men, Northern Traditional Dancers. Tell us your story, fellas. Tell us your story. Stony Creek, show us what you're working with. To our men Southern Straight Dancers, the warriors of the Southern Plains. Come on in, gentlemen, come on in. welcome to our men's prairie chicken dancers. Shake those bells, fellas, shake those bells. Coming on to the dance floor, welcome to our men grass dancers. Come on in, fellas, come on in. We'd like to welcome our men fancy feather dancers. Come on in, gentlemen. Our dancers here, they represent many different tribes. They come to enjoy themselves this weekend. We say welcome to each and every one of you dancers. Aho. Sharpshooter. Rocking us in on our final grand entry here on Saturday Night Live, baby, SNL. Saturday Night Live. Welcoming in our women's traditional dancers. Welcome, ladies. Leading our champions from White Swan, Washington, Violet Olney. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, a beautiful sight of Indian country, of poetry in motion. Our dancers representing U.S. and Canada, of legacy, of tradition and history passed down from father to son, mother to daughter, as we dance in pride and joy in honor of our ancestors, in honor of our teachings, our ways of Indian country. We say thank you. Ahoo. Beer, beer. Beer, beer. Welcoming in our Southern traditional ladies, welcome. Come on in, ladies, come on in. Bear Creek, here we go from Batchwana, Ontario. Bear Creek. Welcoming in our champion dancers representing the Oneida Menominee, Alabama Cushata, Navajo Nations, representing the Chippewa Cree. Welcoming in representing the Seminole Tribe of Florida, Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma, representing the Lakota of the Hunkpapa. Representing Katakanaji, Standing Buffalo. Welcoming in our grass dancers of the Northern Ute. Welcoming in our dancers from Sweetgrass. Representing the chicken dancers of Stillaguamish. Representing the 8 Mile. Representing the Choctaw of Broken Bow, Oklahoma. Representing the Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, Limlish. Coming on to the dance floor, we say welcome to our women's fancy shawl dancers. Come on in, ladies. Representing the Assiniboine Grove Aunt of Hayes, Montana. Charging Horse. Representing the Navajo of El Dorado, Kansas. Representing the Lakota Dakota of Alliance, Nebraska. Prairie Band Potawatomi. Representing the Lakota from Pine Ridge. Representing the Nakota Stony Nations of Morley, Alberta. Mandan Hadatsa Rikara MHA from White Shield, North Dakota. Representing the Ojibwe Anishinaabe. Ladies and gentlemen, all of our dancers are in the arena. How about it, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause. One more time, a Saturday night grand entry. That's how you do it, Indian style. Before we go to our final two songs here of the flag and victory of the 4 grand entries we've had through yesterday and today, on behalf of Beaver Campbell, he wants to thank all these drum groups that made their way here to help celebrate with the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Bringing your music, your energy, and your spirit through the drums. You see, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot have a powwow without the drums. Let's give the drum groups a big round of applause. We have 2 songs that are going to be rendered here, the flag and the victory. But on behalf of our head drum boss, Beaver Campbell, he wanted to go ahead and notify 2 drum groups have tied in the singing contest. So directly following our grand entry in our introductions, we're going to go right to the tiebreaker for the first 2 intertribals. I believe we're going to bring them to the center of the floor. Is that right, Beaver? And we're going to bring these 2 drums so they can get ready. The Boys and Blazing Bear. So, Hokie, John David, get a good tie-breaking intertribal ready right after a grand entry here. And now, without further ado, please remain standing. If you are sitting, please stand and rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats as we call upon Ho Chunk Station for the appropriate flag song. Thank you, Ho Chunk Station. Yeah, keep that applause going. You know, with the big screen up there in the Jumbotron, it kind of gives you a visual of the dance floor. But then, too, these high-powered zoom-in lenses, they kind of zoom in on the drum, too. So if you stop singing or smiling around at the drum, you can also see that, too. I believe that was David. And at this time, without further ado, go right into our victory song as we call upon Smoky River. Victory song, please. That's how young we start them, right there, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Once again, as we dance in victory, this song being rendered here to remind us of who we are and where we come from. To remind us, to reflect, to reclaim our identity as First Nations, Native American people here, alive, flourishing, culture, history, tradition. Hey, ah, ha, ha, hey. Thank you, Smoky River. One more time, let's have another round of applause for our grand entry and our flag and our victory being rendered by Ho Chunk Station and Smoky River. Thank you. And now at this time, we're going to ask our dancers on the floor to look to the person to your left, give them a hard rock. Look at the person to your right, give them hard rock. And since we're in the hard rock, you can hard rock yourself off the floor. Excuse dancers, we're going to go to two intertribals. Don't go too far. We do have a tiebreaker with Blazing Bear and the boys. All right, we need these singing judges. Ted Phelps. David Weathers, Xavier Tohe, Terrence Totem. Yes. If those singing judges would please come on over here and check in with Beaver. Yeah, I thought that was Rodney Grant with all that hair out. Hey. That's the Beav. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor and privilege to introduce you to the Seminole Tribal Color Guard. Introducing the United States Navy veteran. How about a round of applause for Curtis Marlowe? A United States Army veteran. How about a round of applause for Gary McInturf? Introducing a United States Navy veteran. Give it up for Sally Josh. Introducing the United States Army veteran. How about a round of applause for Coleman Josh? You may post your colors. How about another round of applause for our Seminole Tribal Color Guard? They did a wonderful job. And also, we would like to say welcome and thank you for being here to our Native American Women Warriors Association, founded in 2010. At this time, we'd like to introduce our veterans here. Founder, a United States Army veteran representing the Crow Tribe. How about a round of applause for Michelin Bigman? Carrying in the American flag, United States Air Force veteran representing the Mississauga, Abenaki, Seminole, and Lumbee nations. How about a round of applause for Takara Hansel? Carrying in the POW flag, United States Army veteran representing the Fort McDermott, Paiute, and Shoshone nations. How about a round of applause for Keyshawn Smith? Carrying in the All Services flag, NAWW Auxiliary, representing the Crow Tribe. How about a round of applause for Tia Cyrus? Carrying in the NAWW flag, the Native American Women Warriors, United States Army veteran, representing the Fort McDermott, Paiute, and Shoshone nations. How about a round of applause for Celicia Lossing? They post your colors. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as I made mention earlier, there's a lot of time and effort put into a celebration such as this, and it's always a great honor to be a part of something so special and so awesome. We thank our dignitaries here, the individuals that run the tribe here. We say thank you to each and every one of you. It's my honor to introduce you to these individuals. This first individual that I am going to introduce, he oversees this fair here, and we're very appreciative to him for bringing us all together. It's my honor to introduce to you the Hollywood Councilman. How about a round of applause for Christopher Osceola? Introducing the president of the Seminole Tribe of Florida. How about a round of applause for Mitchell Cypress? Introducing the chairman of the Seminole Tribe of Florida, how about a round of applause for Marcellus Osceola Jr.? Introducing the Big Cypress Councilwoman, how about a round of applause for Marianne Billy? Introducing the Brighton Councilman, how about a round of applause for Larry Howard? And this weekend, we have some of our relatives from Oklahoma. We'd like to say welcome to the Principal Chief of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma. How about a round of applause for Lewis Johnson? We also have another visitor from Oklahoma, an Army veteran. How about a round of applause for Clarence Johnson? He must be out to dinner still yet. We'd also like to introduce and acknowledge another United States Army veteran, also from the great state of Oklahoma. How about a round of applause for Rolly Johnson? We'd also like to introduce to you the Hollywood representative. How about a round of applause for Christine McCaw? We'd also like to introduce to you the Brighton representative. How about a round of applause for Helen Buster? And also, we would like to acknowledge our former Miss Indian World representing the Seminole Tribe of Florida, Cheyenne Kippenberger. Come on over. And before we move any further, we are going to turn the microphone over to our dignitaries here for a welcome. Hi.
All right, I get to go first. Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody doing tonight? All right. All right. As a Hollywood Council representative, I just want to take a brief moment to, first of all, say welcome to the Hollywood Seminole Indian Reservation here with the Seminole Tribe of Florida at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino 50th Anniversary Seminole Tribal Fair and Powwow. So thank you all for coming out here, and I also want to say thank you to the Powwow staff, to the head staff over here, and all the staffs that put this thing together. These things ain't easy to put together. I heard head staff man say, you got a lot of Indian people in this room tonight that are thriving, the culture, tradition, you got it all going on right here. I said, this ain't no circus, but it is the greatest show on earth. And you're in for a treat tonight. It's a blessing to be here, and it's a blessing to see each and every one of you guys out here tonight. But all right, I'll go ahead and introduce the next man up. Next person to come up and say hello this evening will be President, Seminole Tribe of Florida, Mr. Mitchell Cypress. Give him a round of applause, please.
Thank you, Chris. It's good to hear the drums again. The last 2 years, you know that we had a pandemic and COVID kind of slowed everything down. But today, thank God, we hear the drums again. So safe trip, and God bless you. Oh, next up is the chairman of Seminole Tribe, Marcellus Osceola Jr.
All right, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to see everybody out again. It's been a long time. We have probably one of the record-breaking crowds of this event. We appreciate you coming out for the 50th anniversary. I'd like to tell all the powwow dancers, drummers, love one another, support one another, because you bring out the best in each other. And everybody, that's a motto to live by in the audience. Take care of each other. We bring out the best in each other each and every day. God bless, we had another day to live. But Our next up is Councilwoman Marianne Billy from Big Cypress.
How's everybody doing? All right, it's good. Well, it's good to see everybody out here tonight. Everybody, I hope y'all are enjoying yourselves. It's an honor to be standing in front of y'all today, to be representing my people, representing indigenous country. So everybody, I hope y'all stay safe, get home safe, and hopefully I get to join y'all. If not, some of y'all know I used to dance in here within the arena, so hopefully one day get to join y'all back again. So y'all have a good afternoon, a good evening, and enjoy yourself, have fun, and be safe getting home. Shnabish. Next is Councilman Larry Howard.
Okay, everybody, I guess they say the best for last. But I would like to say thank you all for coming here to our 50th anniversary. Like I said, it's been a long time coming. It's been 3 years. This pandemic trying to keep us down, but they can't keep us indigenous people down, no matter what. Just to hear these drums thump and beat, speak volumes. Like you said, we give all these sounds and songs to the Creator. Without that man upstairs, none of this would be possible. I also want to give thanks to my tribal council and my board representative of my tribe. Again, thank y'all so much. Shanabish, Mado, have a good time.
I'm not next.
All right, how about another round of applause for all of our dignitaries? Thank you for being here. Oh, man, that's awesome. All right, at this time, it's my honor to introduce you to our Seminole princesses at this time. Introducing Miss Florida Seminole. How about a round of applause for Durante Blaze Billy? Introducing Junior Miss Florida Seminole. How about a round of applause for Abby Billy? And ladies and gentlemen, our visiting royalty. We're very thankful that they're here this weekend. We introduced them to you earlier, and so tonight, due to our schedule, we would like to acknowledge them and have them come forward and give our audience a big wave. So we say thank you to all of our royalty. How about a round of applause? They represent many different organizations from across Indian country, and we're glad to have them here this weekend. So come on up, ladies. Thank you for being here.
But also, too, we've acknowledged our visiting royalty, all three grand entries. We have a loaded schedule tonight, so we want to bring the two drums in the singing contest. Who's singing first? We're going to flip a coin? All right. I thought we were going to wrestle the alligator. While they're shaking hands and the drums are coming on up, we're going to recognize some individuals that work hard, effortlessly, behind the scenes. And we're going to ask them to please stand and be recognized. And a big round of applause for Tom Lynn Billy. Where art thou? Right here. Right up here there. What about Alice Billy? Alice, give her a round of applause as well. Mercedes Osceola. Here, I just got through saying that my aunt is Mercedes, and I pronounced it wrong. Mercedes. Rochelle Osceola, please stand and recognize. Eugenia Gino Osceola, stand and be recognized. And last but not least, how about a big round of applause for Wanda Bowers. All right, I'm going to come on downstairs. I do believe we are going to go to the coin flip, the coin toss, just like the Super Bowl. Slow down on that sandwich, Kelly Grant. All right, who has the coin? All right, we need the captains. Hokey, John. We'll let the oldest call it. They're going to go first? All right, ladies and gentlemen, Blazing Bear will be going first. Hold on. Judges, we need judges in here. Judges, you know who you is. Where's Ted Phelps? Ted, I'm right here. Right here, Ted, right here. Before we start, I want to wish you a happy birthday. Ted Phelps' birthday today, ladies and gentlemen. All judges ready to go, Beaver? Here we go, intertribal time, 4 starts, Blazing Bear to the B-L-A-Z-I-N-G-B-E-A-R. All right. Thank you, Blazing Bear. Good song, good song, good song. We're going to come on over here to our second intertribal and a tiebreaker. Judges, where's Ted? Hold on, where's Ted? Somebody was here saying they're Ted Phelps, trying to get the prime spot for recording. You're not Ted. Here we go, intertribal time. We're coming on over here to the Twin Cities. THEBOYZ, the boys. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the reason why those two drums are in a tie. Right on, the boys. Wastello. Right on, Blazing Bear. Wastello.
Good singing there, fellas. That was awesome. Awesome singing.
You know, Joaquin, that was, as they say, deadly.
Real deadly.
Where's Ted? Oh, here he is.
The birthday boy. All right, at this time, we're going to turn it on over to War Paint for this next intertribal. We're going to finish out this round of intertribal, starting over there with War Paint, and then Wabanaki Confederacy. Actually, that's Rusty. All right, so those were our first two intertribals. So we're going to finish this round of intertribals starting with War Paint and on down the list. So stand by, Wabanaki Confederacy, Southern Style in that rotation. We're finishing that round of intertribals right now. So anytime you're ready, War Paint, come on out, dancers, enjoy this beautiful music. Once we finish this round of intertribals, we're going to get right into dance competition. Here we go. All right, thank you there, War Paint. Moving down the list, take it away, Wabanaki Confederacy, Intertribal.
right, good song there, gentlemen, good song. Turn the microphone on over at Southern Style. Let's have one of those Southern Style intertribals. Something straight out of the Dusty Arena in Window Rock, Arizona. Thank you, Southern Style. Yeah. Stony Creek, there you go. These boys are on. Come on out, dancers. Come on out and enjoy yourself. Come on out and dance with Quanah Matheson. Legendary.
All right, thank you there, Stony Creek. Moving next door to Sharpshooter. Anytime you gentlemen are ready, it's time to rock the house.
That's the one, dancers. That's the one.
That's good. Okay.
We have a whistle on Sharpshooter, ladies and gentlemen. Please stand and rise. Please stand and rise in honor of our whistle carrier, Mr. Terry Fiddler. Come on in, dancers. Come on in. Everybody dance. Have a good time. Oh, man, good song, Sharpshooter. Washtelo, Lila Wopila Tanka. And thank you to our whistle carrier. Those of you that stood, thank you for standing. You may be seated. Oh, man, that is a wicked tune. I believe that's that Eapaha song, huh? Is that Jerry's? Jerry's tune, I believe. Ahoo. I seen Chris Whipple singing over there with you too, Worm, the Whips. I heard he got married too. Ahoo. Congratulations, Whips. Before we go to the next intertribal here, we're going to bring a microphone down to Mr. Terry Fiddler. And he wants to share a few words on behalf of that whistle and on behalf of the explanation. Terry, go ahead and turn it on over to you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say thank you to our singer sharpshooters for honoring my whistle this evening. You know, as whistle carriers, we're called upon many times to use our whistles for our people. And in this way, we keep our traditions alive. This weekend, I sat here and I watched all weekend long the powwow. And I seen feathers falling throughout the weekend. You know, as elders, we're taught that there's ways that we're supposed to do to pick these feathers up. And when they're not done in that way, they say the feathers will keep falling throughout the celebration. This weekend, we did not have an eagle staff to bring in our grand entry. My brother, now gone, Stephen Bowers, used to take care of that staff and bring it here every year. Well, before I blew that whistle, I seen a young man drop his dance stick. He was sitting there crying over his stick that he lost. So I laid tobacco down and I brought my whistle while the boys were singing to honor all of those feathers and the traditions of our people. As Lakota people, a lot of these dances, a lot of these songs belong to our people, our societies, our clans. And the songs that go with the dances, we don't hear that hardly anymore. There used to be a lot of Lakota drums that came here and sang, and they would sing those songs. We're elders now, and what do you guys call them? Bullet songs? That's what you give us, because you don't know how to sing the right songs. But I wanted to say this much, because nobody says it no more. And our elders used to do this to us so we would learn. So I want to say thank you for giving me this time to listen to what I have to say. I wanted to share this with our young people so they will learn the right ways. O heche tula madaki asio. Lila wopila ichicha pilo haho.
All right, we're going to come on over here to Bear Creek. Anytime you gentlemen are ready, it's intertribal time. All right, we're going to move across the way there to Charging Horse.
Yeah, real quickly, Joaquin, before they start that song and before you take another bite of that delicious food, we need Buck Spotted Tail from South Dakota, Darrell Hill from Wisconsin, Violet Only from Washington, Tara Goodfox from Oklahoma, and Tia Wood from Canada. Come on up here and check in with Chasquet. And then right after this, we're going to be going into the lineup of, what is it? Golden Age Women, Fancy and Jingle. Be ready to go. Charging horse, we're going to ask you for an intertribal, kind of like if you were in a tie. And the cameraman, make sure you put the camera right on with the lead. When they lead, we want to see their lead face. They look normal, but when they lead, they kind of change. Charging horse. Okay, apple. Ooh, that's what I wanted to hear. Just like you were in a tie. Man, that's the song you would have sang, right? How many more intertribals we got, Chaske? Is that it? We got two more? Okay. All right, we're going next. I don't know, it's up to you, your call. What are we doing, clearing the arena? All right, we'll go two more, I believe. There are two more drums yet to sing, so we'll come on over here to Ho Chunk Station, Intertribal.
All right, thank you there, fellas. Moving next door to our last intertribal, Smoky River. Take it away. All right, thank you there, Smoky River. That'll conclude our intertribals. You may clear the arena. Stand by, Golden Age Women, Fancy and Jingle. Hey, we're going to knock out all of our Golden Age categories first, followed by the girls and boys, and then we'll get right into the adult categories. In the same fashion that we did this afternoon. So all of our women will go first, senior, junior, in that way.
You know, real quickly, while the dancers are out there, Joaquin, I want to give a quick plug and announce the Gathering of Nations celebration, April 28th, 29th, out there in Tingley Coliseum, Albuquerque, New Mexico. We're inviting the whole tribe of Seminole, Florida, Floridians. Come on out and check it out.
And also mark your calendars for March 17th through the 19th. Denver March Powwow will be happening up there in Denver. So we'll see y'all in Denver as well. And I believe we need Cheskay's judges, right, Cheskay? All right, we need Buck Spotted Tail, Daryl Hill, Violet Olney, Tara Goodfox, and Tia Wood. Come on over here and check in with Cheskay. Just kidding.
All right, we're going to get things rolling here. Golden Age women, Fancy and Jingle combined. This is your contest finals. One song. One song. I believe we're coming on over to the boys. Is that right? All right, stand by there. Hookie. The boys, stand by. Golden Age women, Fancy and Jingle, come on into the arena. I do believe we have all of our judges accounted for. This is our final night of session here, Saturday Night Live. All right, this is your contest finals, ladies. Good luck. The boys, contest song, please.
How about a round of applause for our Golden Age women, Fancy and Jingle? Come on up here, ladies, and line it up. Good singing, good dancing. Oh, man. At this time, I'd like to call in the Golden Age men, Fancy, Grass, and Chicken. We're going to jump over and go to War Paint, and then we'll come back to another category for Blazing Bear. I believe the men's traditional, they had a northern today, so we'll use Blazing Bear for that category. All right, John David. So Golden Age men, Fancy, Grass, and Chicken, you should be in the arena. You're going to be jamming to War Paint. All righty, we got the high sign. Anytime you're ready, War Paint. All right, make some noise for our dancers here. That was awesome. Good dancing, good singing. Thank you, Warpaint. At this time, I'd like to call in the Golden Age Women Northern Traditional Cloth and Buckskin Combined. We're going to be moving next door to Wabanaki Confederacy. After this, we're going to ask our Golden Age Men Traditional Northern and Southern stand by. You're going to get a Southern song tonight, so we're going to come back to Blazing Bear for that song, so you guys be ready as well. All righty. We got the high sign anytime you're ready. Wabanaki Confederacy, take it away. Kanisha Roan, come see Rusty. How about a round of applause for our Golden Age Women Traditional Dancers? Bring it to the line, ladies, bring it to the line. At this time, we'd like to call in the Golden Age Men Traditional Northern and Southern Combined. Stand by, Blazing Bear. Get us a real good tune lined up. These guys, they danced to a Northern song today, so they're going to get a Southern this time. But you know what? These are championship dancers. They can dance to anything, and they're about to show you right now. So come on in, gentlemen. It's showtime. Stand by, Golden Age Women Southern. Cloth and Buckskin will be coming back over here to Southern Style. So Southern Style, be ready. Oh, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Yeah. Who else used to watch Mr. Rogers? Yeah. Who else grew up in the 90s? Hey. All right, how we looking? We ready, Jessica? All right, Blazing Bear, take it away. Here we go. about that Hollywood Florida? Let them hear it. Good dancing, good singing. Come on up here, gentlemen. Line it up. At this time, we'd like to call in the Golden Age Women's Southern Traditional Cloth and Buckskin combined. We're going to be coming over here to Southern style, so get us a good song lined up. I also want to remind the girls and boys category, 7 to 17, you're coming up right after this category. We're going to be starting with girls, Fancy Shawl and Jingle, followed by boys, Fancy and Grass. In that order, we're following the same schedule as we did this afternoon. So all those juniors and teens, stand by, get them on, and be ready because we're coming at you right after this song. Okay? All right, come on out there, ladies. This will be our last category in the Golden Age before we switch it up and get on into the juniors and teens, 7 to 17. So let's see here. How we looking? Where's Cheske? Oh, he's over here. You ready? All right, Southern style, take it away. We got the high side. It's contest time. Send these ladies to the pay window.
Girls, 7 to 17, Fancy and Jingle, you're next. Stony Creek, you'll have that song. Let them hear you, ladies and gentlemen. Our final category in the Golden Age this afternoon, our Southern Cloth and Buckskin. All right, we're going to go two groups in this next category in the junior girls, teen girls, 7 to 17, Fancy and Jingle. Group number 1, Stony Creek, and group number 2, Sharpshooter. You know, I ran into a guy over here to my left and coming back from the restroom, and he said, "Hey, Ruben," you know, and every once in a while I'll come across somebody and I kind of forget their name, but I play it off in a good way and I say, "Hey, what's up, brother?" So it's always cool to say bro or brother. But anyway, he wanted me to promote his Oahu Native Nations organization powwow in Honolulu, Hawaii. And I said, "I will gladly announce it if you bring me out to MC." He said, "Well, maybe not this year. We got James Bud Day already, and the boys host drum. But he said maybe next year." So I guess that's what you call networking. Even if it's a bully way of doing it. Yeah, but I would like to go back to Hawaii. Maybe Oahu, maybe Hilo. I met some friends in Hilo. Yeah. Group number 1 is ready to go. Judges are ready to go. Stony Creek. Contest song, please. All right, that was group number 1, song number 1. Thank you, Stony Creek. Come on over here, young ladies. Line up. Line up. And now we'll bring in group number 2, Sharp Shooter. Yeah, stand by. Stand by. Anyway, the other head staff on that Honolulu, Hawaii, that's April 1st and 2nd. Diane DeRosier, Gabe DeRosier, head dancers. Arena director is Sky Medicine Bear. The host drum is the boys, and the local hosts are the 808 Indians. 808 NDNS. Are we ready to go? Sharpshooter. I know 212 should be there. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen. Another round of applause for group number 2, and thank you, Sharpshooter. All right, we're going to bring in group number, the second category, the junior boys, Fancy and Grass combined, and we're coming on over to Bear Creek for that song, and we're ready to go. Bear Creek. Nugamook. Girls, Northern Traditional, Cloth and Buckskin, 7 to 17. You're next. Charging Horse. Give them a round of applause. The boys, 7 to 17. That's their contest finals. They know what to do. Look at them run on up here. Just like when they play powwow in the living room. Did any of you powwow mom and dads have little powwow Indian kids and they danced with anything like socks or spatulas or dancing around, right? I'm not saying any names, but Sonny Boy used to dance with socks. Here we go, the next category. Come on into the arena. We're ready to go. Charging Horse. All right, let's give these young ladies a round of applause. Thank you, Charging Horse. And now let's move into the boys. The boys got a northern song, so we're going to give them a southern song. Ho Chunk, you want to sing it Ho Chunk Southern style? Or you want to go to a southern drum? Okay, come on over to Smoky River. Smoky River, whenever you're ready, take it away. Contest song. They got a northern song this afternoon. They're getting a southern song for their finals. The final category will be the girls' southern cloth and buckskin. Right after this, Blazing Bear will have that song. Then right after the juniors and teens, we'll go right into the adult women's senior fancy, junior women's fancy. Holy smokes. Good song there, gentlemen, and thank you, boys. Come on over here, 7-17. Remember, the tabulation is going to tabulate as fast as the tabulators can tabulate. After that tabulation is